The pandemic, I just wanted to highlight what we're going to be driving into the month of September, because we're seeing a lot of it come up with people's immune systems being compromised with this virus. And usually around October, back before the pandemic, we start talking about boosting your immune system. Well, you need to start doing that now, but you also need to do it differently because it's a whole different ball game out there. So stay tuned this month because we're going to be talking about a lot of that. But the big things I wanted to bring up that I see a lot of is this weight loss thing. And we've seen a lot of people with difficulty losing weight, or they've picked up a lot of weight since the pandemic and they don't know what to do. It's a whole different ball game because between the pandemic and even yes, COVID, it really messes a lot of people's autonomic nervous systems. And a lot of people are still doing the diet, exercise, and all these things, not recognizing that there's something deeper going on with the autonomic nervous system that's happened to you. And so if you're one of those people that you're having that difficulty, especially since the pandemic, and you've been sick, you might want to think about that because there's something different that you need to do that's happening. Now, this thing about weight loss is this one size fits all thing. You know, people have special diets, special packages, special this that's going to address this and your metabolism. That's all wonderful and good. But if you really want to figure out for yourself what your issue is, I want you to tune in because there's a lot of issues that come up with this and why sometimes this isn't working for people. Because there's some people, they still yo-yo their whole life, even after they're done with that package. They don't find their happy spot. They don't understand themselves. They don't understand their bodies because they went after these programs or packages, something external, without first understanding their own internal workings and what's going to work for them. And that way you can actually sustain it yourself, right? And so there's people that even after they do get to that goal, they don't really feel happy. The diet is a sacrifice. The exercise is a sacrifice. And you don't want that. You want to find your happy spot with all of it. So there's many things that could contribute to weight loss problems, difficulty losing weight, and weight gain. Okay? Things like trauma. I'm telling you, I've seen it. You can go Google it. You can go do the research. With trauma, abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, all that stuff, people will hold on to it and they put on a lot of fat as a protective mechanism. And it's so difficult to lose that weight till you release that trauma. And a lot of times it isn't true talk therapy. There's the deeper removal of that needs to happen on a spiritual level, mental, emotional level. And you take care of it and it completely disappears. I had a patient in her 60s that had never told anyone about the abuse that she suffered as a child. Came to me intuitively. I asked her about this. And I said, what happened to you when you were a kid? And she said, I've never told anyone. And she admitted to this. She was meant to come see me in 3 weeks. And I didn't see her for like a month. And then she finally came in just to say hello. But she said, I didn't change anything I was doing. And I am losing weight. She says, I didn't change anything and I'm losing weight. But that's because she finally released that trauma she had as a child when she was abused. See, these are the things that people don't recognize even when it comes to weight loss. Another thing that people don't recognize, toxin overload. Listen, when you have fat cells, and there's a lot of toxins sitting in fat cells, they don't function very well. So when you're trying to lose that or reduce that fat cell, it doesn't work normally. When you take the toxins off, then the fats, they come off and they reduce themselves a lot easier. Okay? Another thing, people are gaining weight because their lymphatic system isn't even functioning well. So how are you draining toxins? It's your liver, it's your pancreas, it's your thyroid, it's your adrenals. But you're still doing the diet, you're still doing the exercise, and you're running and you're doing weights and you kind of lose it, but then it comes back. You didn't address the issue from the inside. Again, things like sleep. What type of workouts are you doing? These are all important things. Your microbiome could be an issue and you don't even know. Because yes, there are certain species of bacteria now that they find, especially with kids, that when they give it to them, they actually lose weight because their microbiome is off balance. Okay? Parasites will cause issues like that too. Sometimes it can cause weight loss, yes, but weight gain, and especially food cravings. So you're here thinking, but I have willpower for everything else in my life. Why don't I have willpower with my food? These parasites will hijack you and make you think that you need certain foods when it's not even you. It's them that they need to feed. So if you're the type of person that you're ready to look within to help yourself with any of these weight loss issues, and you're tired of trying all these programs and yo-yoing, you want to start checking into places like what we offer here. And please don't wait for the New Year's resolution to do that. It doesn't work out very well. There's a reason why a lot of people don't succeed with that. You have to start now, at least 2 to 3 months before the New Year's, and get things in order so that you're actually successful. Okay, so I wanted to just share a little bit of that because that's been coming up when we see a lot of people with that. Again, tune in this month. We're going to be talking a lot more about the immune system, the major things that you're missing when it comes to the immune system that you need to be tuning into. In fact, I might just hop on another live just to talk about that. All right, y'all have a wonderful, blessed night. One love. Ashe. Today, I just wanted to highlight what we're